Japanese Tales, Okiku. Long ago, there was a woman named Okiku who worked as a dishwashing servant at Himeji Castle. Okiku was very beautiful, and was not long before she caught the eye of one of her master's retainers, a samurai named Ayoma. Ayoma tried many times to seduce Okiku, but each time she rejected his advances. Eventually, Ayoma grew impatient with Okiku and decided to trick her into becoming his lover. In the castle there was a set of 10 very expensive dishes. Ayoma hid one of them and then called for Okiku, who told her one of his master's fine dishes was missing and demanded to know where it was. Okiku became very frightened. Losing one of her lord's prized dishes was a crime punishable by death. She then counted the dishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She recounted them again and again, and each time she came up one short. Okiku became very distraught. Ayoma told Okiku that he would overlook her mistake and tell its master that it wasn't Okiku who lost the dish, but only if she would become his mistress. Though Okiku did want to live, she once again refused Ayoma. This time, the samurai became quite furious. He ordered his servants to beat Okiku with a wooden sword. Afterwards, he had her tied up and suspended over the castle well. He tortured her, repeatedly dunking her over and over into the well, only to pull her back out and then beat her. Ayoma demanded one last time that Okiku become his mistress. She refused, so Ayoma struck her violently with his sword and dropped her body down into the well. Not long after, Okiku's ghost was seen wandering the castle grounds. Night after night, she would rise from the well and enter her master's house, searching for that missing dish. She would count the plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And after counting the 9th plate, she would let out a blood-curdling scream that could be heard throughout the castle. She tormented Ayoma in this way every night, robbing him of his rest, and those who heard the part of Okiku's counting became very sick. Those unlucky to hear her count all the way to 9 would die shortly after. Finally, the lord of the castle decided that something must be done about this ghost. He called a priest and asked him to pray for her and to exorcise her spirit. The priest waited in the garden all night, chanting his sutras, and once again Okiku's ghost rose from the well and began to count the dishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As soon as Okiku counted the 9th dish, but before she could let out her scream, the priest then shouted, 10. Okiku's ghost finally appeared, relieved that someone had found the missing dish. She went back into the well, and from then on, she never haunted the castle again.